everybody, welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. I think this is part 16. Hi, hello, how are all of you? Hold on, I am recording, my microphone's on. We can finally do part 16 now. Why has it taken me so long to decide to do it? Because I had to get to rank 34 at some point. It told me, and I ended up getting lazy, and I was also busy with work, so yeah. But now we are at rank 34, so now we can continue. I'd like to be able to beat it before any more story comes out, so then we can, because I want to get my characters actual good artifacts, so then they'll be stronger for the next part of the story. You know? And for their next equilibrium levels and stuff. Let's get on with the story. So apparently I gotta go over here. Well, this is where Bailu was earlier. I remember. Oh, new message. Greetings, Master Diviner. Asked me to wait for you. It's about time. Can't go, I'm busy right now. What? Oh, I'm guessing I have to go here. Where is that?
What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed to meet someone there? It's like one of those messages a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
That's terrible.
That's enough of that. Come on, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Over here? Oh, it's close by. That's neat.
Hurry up, Qingque. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
Player in the south seat?
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve. I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Qingque.
Qingque? I can't say that.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height, she more than makes up for in stamina. Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. I'm simply multitasking.
It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this a games parlor? What kind of problem can they possibly be facing?
Isn't this hand a problem? I have the worst luck. Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests.
Did you bring us here just for this? Do you even know how long we've been waiting? You don't want the Master Diviner to know you've been slacking off, do you?
I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? Four of a kind!
She's playing a game!
And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade! Ha-ha! Victory!
Oh, dang. She won.
Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Follow me, honored guests.
I like her.
I must apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
I'm glad to hear it. You clearly have excellent taste. If you're interested, I can show you how to play. It's great fun.
Sure.
Oh.
Mr. Yang, is this really the best time?
I would like to see Well and Ching Shui play that. Sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. I can't pronounce that.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help.
If we could just jump, please. We have to go over here, right? Stairs are over here. I keep forgetting that.
Ah, look. Is that
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Xianzhou Lafu's prized treasure.
An ancient tree.
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient remnant from when the Xianzhou roamed the ether.
What? Roamed?
From a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound into the heavens and from it celestial bodies hung.
meaning?
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta Space Station? No, that can't be right. Stars hung from its branches. Then, how did it fit in the Xianzhou?
Technically, any tree in this spaceship fits this description. It sounds like an unimaginably magnificent tree.
Exactly. Let's just say it was bigger than your imagination. Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. I'm kind of bored of it. Let's go.
Wow. Says that about an ancient tree. What do I do over there? Oh,
I don't believe.
Need your extractor cleaned or your...
We're almost there, everyone. Stay close. Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her buttons.
how did that thing not see
We're
me?
just here for the questioning. We'll leave as soon as it's over.
So strange.
Oh, let me guess, the gate isn't working?
I don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told me to take a key. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests.
Are you really from the Divination Commission?
Is it possible you were fired? Maybe something happened inside?
Don't scare me. Master Diviner wouldn't let anything bad happen on her watch. There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission. I know an emergency access.
Okay.
This will strengthen our position.
Oh, dang it. I did not mean to do that.
Here it is.
You seem familiar. Is this where you come to avoid doing work?
You're pretty sharp. Divination Commission staff call this the Loafing Gate. When there's nothing to do, we often sneak out from here and spend a few hours lazing around outside.
A few hours? Do you have any vacancies?
Let's see here. How did I control this thing again? Well, I got that on, but not the other one. There we go.
Stellaron corrosion. What's going on? Great. This gate won't open either. You've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Chincha for messing up once again.
I knew I'd offended that diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
Miss Qingqi, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, no need. Actually, I was just being polite. I don't see why not. Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun.
Repair.
Wow, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. I officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing Gate to you.
Why do you want that?
Anyone here surprised? Anyone?
Here comes trouble.
Can't we run around to them for a change?
Clemency? Never heard of it.
I told ya I could fight. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Time for a detailed overhaul. One at a time.
Try that again.
You won't get away.
The music sounds good.
It's too late to repent.
Let's go.
Batter up!
I told ya I could fight.
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Nice, they can resurrect. I forgot about that. Oh, that one explodes. Ow!
Just a scratch.
You can't run!
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Sorry, I just want to do the story right now. Oh. Oh, no.
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Qingque?
A Jade Abacus is just... a Jade Abacus.
Huh?
That's a good question, Mr. Yang. It might take me a minute to give you an answer. Let me think. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown. Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention. Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past. Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things. They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
So they're computer. So they're just microchips?
Seems like it, but Jade Abacus does sound a lot better. Besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Technology handed down from Noose. Even in Madame Herta's space station, I never saw anything related to Noose.
Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a Jade Abacus or a computer? Just like today, would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingque? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The Master Diviner should be waiting.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Where's the Master
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the Heaven and Thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
Fushan?
And for those who don't speak Fushan?
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a Divination Commission fortune? The Matrix of Prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. I want to restore the Matrix of Prescience, but I have no forces available. And on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron Hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
But you're Fushen, the seer. The boundless, omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions. We have no magical means to turn the tide.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fu Shen the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you? Look, help has just arrived.
Oh, it's us.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Entering the Matrix of Prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol. Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit I'm pleasantly surprised to see you here. Qingque is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises.
Dang! Glad to have us as your errand runners, aren't you? I thought you were going to have us escorted out.
It's nice to have people I can entrust with difficult matters. I'm not like the General, and you don't even belong to my commission. I certainly won't be bossing you around.
No need for the formalities. We heard what the General said. If you need something from us, just say the word.
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the Matrix of Prescience's base terminals and eliminate the Stellaron spirits along the way.
Won't we be breaching Xianzhao's secrets in the process? I don't know anything about this Matrix of Prescience.
Qingque will accompany you. She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal. As for eliminating the spirits... Psst.
I hath divined our future. We are destined to be errand runners. Forever.
Just say the magic word.
What? Which magic word?
The universal one? Please?
Oh. Please.
Oh, good enough.
Dang.
Qingque, restarting the base terminals will be your responsibility. Oh, and forget everything you saw and heard just now. Is this what I get? No reward and a bunch of extra work? The Master Diviner wants me to restart the Matrix of Prescience's base terminals. And bring you along for the ride.
Your time to shine. Chance to impress the boss. I sense a promotion and a raise.
I worked so hard on getting transferred to the repository. It's the best place to slack off and be invisible. Now I actually have career prospects. This is terrible. If I screw it up, they might fire me. But if I get it done right, they'll send me more work. I'm gonna ask more questions next time. I could be playing Celestial Jade right now.
Do your job. Oh, I've been trying to summon for you and still not one character of you.
It's been a while, my astral guest. Thanks to you, the Law Fu has successfully brought Kafka to justice. I am truly grateful. There hadn't been a single Stellaron hunter arrest since the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation issued their bounty. This is a victory for the Xianzhou.
So are you guys and the IPC in direct competition. Let's split this huge bounty 50-50. You didn't give us the full picture of your plan for Kafka. I wanna say both of them.
Once this is over and the Stellaron curse has been lifted, the Xianzhou will have no more use for Kafka. If you wish to claim the bounty, feel free to take her to the IPC. The Alliance has no interest in the IPC's reward. Blade, on the other hand, is a wanted criminal for the Xianzhou. He must remain with us. At present, Kafka has no intention of speaking, and the Stellaron hunter's motives remain unknown. We must rely on the power of the Divination Commission to unearth the truth.
Unearth the truth? You mean interrogate Kafka with the Matrix of Prescience?
Precisely. The Matrix of Prescience is the Divination Commission's ultimate weapon. It was originally used to calculate navigation routes and predict future events. But the secrets of the Stellaron hunters cannot remain hidden any longer. I have no choice but to move beyond conventional protocol. We must use divination to ascertain Kafka's intent. Everything hinges on restoring the Matrix of Prescience, which is why I would like you to help Diviner Fu complete the setup. I am eternally grateful for your assistance.
Okay. He disappeared. Hold on. Do not disturb. Can I step in here? Nope, can't. Looks amazing though. Shifting screen. Shifting screen is a short distance teleportation device of the Artisan Ship Commission that allows characters to teleport between two spatial coordinates. Some shifting screens can be rotated in a line to another shifting screen, allowing characters to teleport between them. Oh, okay.
What was that?
Whoa! Ooh, another shifting screen. Oh, this is gonna be hard. understand. Do I have to get them both in there? What is this for? I don't get it. I don't see the other part for this thing. So like... I don't get it. Oh! There we go. That's pretty interesting. Let's go over there, then what's this?
Was that the wind?
A new crucible for the furnace.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Dang it.
Rules are made to be broken! You've outstayed your welcome!
This is our chance.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Stay right there while I give you a present. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
You won't get away! I have something for you. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception. One at a time!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Let's go.
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Try that again!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Let's make it quick.
My turn.
You won't get away! I have something for you. Come one, come all.
It's too late to repent.
You can't run! Try that again!
Let's go.
Batter up!
Watch this!
You won't get away!
Dang it.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
It's too late to repent.
Let's make it quick.
Combat is a series of
Two bells? Dang.
The time is now.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Rules are made to be broken! You backstage are welcome!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
I told ya I could fight. Stay right there while I give you a present!
Come one, come all.
Shoot.
Just a scratch.
You can't run! Try that again!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Time for a detailed overhaul.
One at a time!
You won't get away!
It's too late to repent.
Batter up!
Dang it, so close.
You can't run!
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision. It's too late to repent.
Ugh. Feels like we were in that battle forever.
Worth our while.
Why are we so zoomed in on him?
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
Muter Magnus is a large-scale jade abacus calculation terminal used to calculate shipping routes and predict future events. To activate the base terminal, simply move the layout on the ground to match the pattern with the shape that is shown. How do you want me to do this?
That should do it.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
I gotta go over there. Oh, what is that? Electro, physical, animal, electro. Level 48. Can we even ascend anymore? Oh wow, we can. We gotta get these things. Okay. Not bad chest, but it's not. Whoa!
What the heck is this? It looks like a walking gate.
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Xianzhou. It's an arumaton. It's guarding the matrix of prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places.
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it?
We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the Matrix of Prescience. Friends, not foes.
Passage prohibited.
March! You should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
Oh, dang.
Move carefully.
Oh, it's Electro also. Should have known.
Batter up!
You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Commencing pacification.
Try that again.
Clemency? Never heard of.
Treasonous.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken! You've outstayed your welcome!
You won't get away! Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Let's make it quick. How about this?
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
Combat is a series of precise machinations. One at a time!
Give me not a chest, not here.
Step aside. I have no interest in.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Lower your weapon.
You're annoying. You can't run.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Criminal.
No, not again.
Try that again.
No.
Let's go. Batter up!
Time for a detailed overhaul.
You're dead. You have not a story, you would be fine, but you don't.
Just a scratch.
With me out here, how can we lose? Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Rules are made to be broken!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
You won't get away!
This is our chance.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Let's make it quick.
Combat is a series of precise machinations. still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Stop, please.
You can't run!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Thank goodness. That was terrible. Now let's change your characters before that happens again.
This must be the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that.
Oh wow. Welcome. No, wait a minute. We gotta twist it.
Done. Next.
What was that?
Over 48. I'll have to come back when I'm stronger.
A new crucible for the furnace.
Was that the wind?
Let me guess. Time, space. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
Darn, the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish causal relationships.
Oh, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be really hard. That really is karma. Okay, let's see. That is then connect that. That to there, that to there, and then we're gonna have to start twisting it a little bit. So yeah, it's not that hard. You're just gonna move these two. If you really think.
We did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.
Yep. Dang it. Still recording.
Well done, all of you. I can sense the matrix of prescient symbols re-illuminating.
You're so tiny.
Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
That's why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it.
What?
But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong.
What did you see? What did you do? Has Kafka pulled one over on us again?
Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you. It's you.
Huh?
Absurd! I'd never have thought it.
What just happened? Tell us what's going on. I sense more fusion riddles on the horizon.
Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
You go ask her. I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Well,
If there are questions you want Kafka to answer, now's the time.
there are so many things I want to ask. Actually, I don't have anything else. Is there anything you want to know?
There are many things I want to know, but they can wait.
What?
What will Kafka have to say to you? I'm curious to find out myself.
You go. I don't want to talk to that woman. Be careful, though. Don't get fooled by her again.
Are you kidding? I'm an expert now. Got it. Fooled me twice. Shame on me. Nah, you're the one who's more like to get fooled.
Huh. I wouldn't go that far. Be careful. Don't get fooled by her again.
Hi. You haven't changed a bit.
Okay, yep.
I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
Don't act like we're friends. Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Really? Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to affect your image of me. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me.
What is your objective? Are you really innocent? What did Fushuan see?
Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer? Xianzhou's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Xianzhou. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it. 2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Xianzhou and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Xianzhou. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact.
What?
However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Xianzhou Alliance to know in this moment. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Xianzhou Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here? We're here for you.
For us, you're lying. Remain silent. For us?
Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fushen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Xianzhou. In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Xianzhou. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance. And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person, and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Xianzhou will offer you their help. What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Xianzhou? Quite the plot twist, don't you think?
What is the future you're talking about? You're lying. Why are you helping me?
Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work. There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook the Destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of Aeonic proportions. Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon. You know, even eons can be killed.
In the meantime, end of the Laofu.
Hey, Luocha! You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, eons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
Okay.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes. Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. It's our way of saying goodbye. The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the returning. As for the Videodora, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Videodora is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like a pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again. My mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Videodora could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
That's true. Only special Videodora can turn into dragons.
What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance. passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanents and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Aeon for a rich and immortal life. But for some reason, the Aeon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants. Every life has its limit. Even the Aeons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
Yes.
A friend?
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand. Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
Pass through the empty delve.
What was that? A new crucible for the furnace.
What element is Sushang? I cannot change.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Wanna see what I can do?
What's your element? This physical damage equal to 20%, 70% to the attack. Deals physical damage at 136 of Sushang's attack to single enemy. In addition, there is a 33% chance to trigger a sword stance on the final hit, dealing additional physical damage equal to 65% of Sushang's attack to the enemy. If the enemy is inflicted with the weakness break, sword stance is guaranteed to trigger. This physical damage equal to 230% of Sushang's attack to a single enemy and immediately advances her action force by 100%. In addition, Sushang's attack increases by 21% and her using her skill has 2 extra chances to trigger sword stance for 2 turns. Stance triggers for the extra chances. Okay.
Pity. Nothing major.
Dodge this! Let me through, or I'll go through you!
Abyss flower, bloom.
You're the best!
Step aside. I have no interest in...
Eternal sleep is...
The dead will return!
Dang.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Ah, dang it! Guess we're not allowed to do that. I was interested in what his skills were. Like...
Mara struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait! Let's think before we act.
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Enough. Let's go.
Wanna see what I can do? Yeah!
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix! You're not going anywhere!
The time is now.
Allow me to...
Let me through, or I'll go through.
Receive divinity.
You're the best. Wanna see what I can do? Yeah! Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix!
Thanks.
Miss, are you okay?
What do you think?
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet.
My motor is broken. I can't move. Are you a Cloud Knight? Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. As a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders. I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
Huh. Curious.
How? Oh, what kind of medical knowledge is this?
Abundance.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues. As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous. If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wakespan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Come with me.
Strange accident.
I've never seen anything like it.
You know, even eons can be killed.
So your plan is to kill an Eon? Killing Eon? Humans don't have that power. How couldn't Eon possibly be killed?
Is it so unthinkable? There are many stories about fallen eons. Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeronth the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze. These names were once known all over the universe. And now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths. And currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish known to humanity. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Sheepe the Harmony.
So a stronger path could collide? What? Sorry if I'm screenshotting. This is important information.
2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundance. So, the Cienjo, too, are engaged in this process.
Why does the Shinjo want to kill the Abundance? How did Trasnov died? Dang it, I want to ask all of these 3 questions. All these 3 questions are good.
As far as I know, the predecessors of the Alliance were the Elixir Seekers. They searched for Yaoshi and longed for the blessing of immortality. When they eventually found the Eon, they received the blessing that did indeed prevent death, the Ambrosial Arbor.
Wait, that's the ancient tree.
But immortality turned out to be a curse for the Cienjo. That's when the Hunt appeared, firing an arrow and felling the Ambrosial Arbor. Ever since, the Alliance has followed the Hunt in pursuit of Yaoshi, erasing the curse of immortality from the universe along the way. What do you think? Fascinating stories, no?
I want to ask you the other ones too.
They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
What about the third way? Why are you telling me this?
Hold on. Any minute now. It's begun. Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
What?
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
I didn't find out the third way, and plus, isn't that the arbor tree? Did it revive? It looked a bit different.
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
I'm talking.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
Okay, 68. Dang. How do we get over there? How do we get over there? Oh, there were stairs.
Wasn't this the dead tree Ching Chue showed us earlier? How did it grow all of a sudden?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime. I'm so lucky.
Kingdom. No, this is bad. Maybe someone applied a strong fertilizer. The ambrosia arbor was imbued with some kind of power.
Such extraordinary energy. It's the Stellaron.
The Stellaron did this?
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is making the ambrosial arbor grow?
Yes, the Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be causing this anomaly.
Let's see. Hold on, there's a puzzle over there. Oh, this is gonna be troublesome. Oh, that's troublesome. called the Hex Club. I'll read this later. So you guys don't want to sit there and see me read that, so... Because we gotta find Kafka and Blade. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Okay, seeing if there's any other breakable items.
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out concerning Kafka makes sense. It has helped me to fill in another piece of the puzzle. I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the culprits behind the Luofu's internal strife, I believe we are dealing with the so-called Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. That shadowy organization of the denizens of abundance. Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicions.
General, when did you have these suspicions?
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed themselves. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter, and only another Eon's Emanator would be capable of sneaking onto this ship without my knowing. We are dealing with an external threat. The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship, and yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison. There is forethought here. Our enemy must have had access to Luofu intelligence for things to unfold in this way. It is evident now. The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me. But why is he here? And why did he draw the Astral Express? That piece of the puzzle still eludes me. Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group. Such lengths to get the Xianzhou and the Express onto the same track. Who would have believed it?
General, we must retain all urgency. The Ambrosial Arbor.
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low. The traders have planted it in the Ambrosial Arbor's delve, thereby causing the tree to grow once again. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus couldn't hold off any longer.
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem is easier to resolve when you know where it lies. Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready, Master Diviner.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority. We must head into the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, expel the Stellaron spirits, and prevent the Arbor's resurrection.
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However, sometimes speed is not everything. I have known the Stellaron's location for a while now. So why have I held back our forces?
General?
Well?
You're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now, which means the Cloud Knights have the situation under control and the traders have run out of patience. Now is the time to capture them all in one fell swoop.
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the losses if something goes wrong, General?
Please, Lady Fu. I still have forces to deploy. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
Oh, Jingyun's really cool. He's way too smart. Listen up, we've got a situation. Let me guess more errands.
That massive tree has suddenly sprung to life. It's my fault. I had higher expectations of the General. Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since when did we run out of people on the Law Fu? Why are you staring at me? Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a closely guarded secret? Allowing Outworlders would be...
a violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu, that the Xianzhou comes before its rules and regulations, all the more so in times of crisis. As such, I am about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Oh, decisions plural. What a rare pleasure. Lady Fu, I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control. You will act in concert with the other forces in the approach to the Ambrosial Arbor through the Alchemy Commission Delve.
Under... my control?
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general, have you not?
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly... Understood. As you wish.
As for our astral friends, I hereby formally welcome you all to join our operation to seal the Stellaron. Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. Take a shortcut through the Artisanship Commission and convene with Lady Fu further down the line.
Orders received, General. Errands received, General. Payment or we go on strike.
Understood. Understood. Worry not. I know how to repay a favor. The Xianzhou has met with a dramatic chain of events, and each of you has chosen to stand by us. Your fearlessness moves me.
Every time I try to pick the one that seems like joking, they seem to not take it as a joke. I was joking. I was hoping to like get a funny comment out of him. Dang it.
Nevertheless, the enemy is upon us and time is of the essence. Let us not allow monetary affairs to cast a shadow over more pressing matters. Once catastrophe has been averted, we shall discuss this in greater detail. Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide for our astral friends.
Oh, of course, General. I am duty-bound.
Well, now I feel bad. Dang it.
The Alchemy Commission and Scale Gorge Waterscape delves are adjacent to the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. I'd like you to investigate these places.
What exactly is the Ambrosial Arbor?
It is an ancient artifact that was planted on the Xianzhou Lafu by Yaoshe, the Eon of Abundance. It has the power to shape life and subdue death at will. The ancestors of the Lafu people consumed the fruits of the Ambrosial Arbor and gained endless lifespans, thus becoming long-life species.
Sounds like an amazing treasure.
Yes. It was also the bane of everything to come.
Aren't you happy about the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection?
As outsiders, you are unfamiliar with the history of the Xianzhou. I cannot blame you for asking a question like this. Let me tell you a story.
Ooh, I like stories.
Long ago, before the Xianzhou took to the skies, our ancestors lived on the surface of a planet. Like all of you, the Xianzhou people at that time were a mortal species with a lifespan of fewer than 100 years.
Oh. Go on.
There was a time when the ruling emperor could not bear his temporary existence, or the thought of his life's achievements being lost to another after his death. He became fixated on acquiring an elixir of immortality, and focused his power on constructing a fleet of 9 ships. These ships would voyage into deep space, where traces of gods were rumored to exist.
Did he succeed?
Yes, and no. He succeeded because, after an arduous journey, the 9 ships eventually witnessed the manifestation of a god. Yao She's appearance provided for all manner of unfathomable celestial blessings. However, he failed because the fleet has been lost ever since, and has never been able to return to its home planet.
That doesn't sound so bad. The Xianzhou people went on a great adventure and got what they wanted in the end. Right?
Oh? Our ancestors once thought so too, but the miracle of longevity was nothing more than a vain dream. Take the Lao Fu, for example. Immortality seemed like a beautiful thing. But what followed was population expansion and diminishing resources. In the struggle for survival, the immortals lost their humanity and degenerated into mere beasts. After paying the price with blood and tears, the Lao Fu people finally understood that immortality was not a free blessing, but the beginning of a cruel ordeal. In the eras that followed, other beings that had likewise received Yao She's blessings repeatedly attacked the Xianzhou in an attempt to take the sacred artifact as their own. Countless atrocities were committed as a result. Many Xianzhou comrades who were lucky enough to survive the wars became stricken with Mara, a condition that immortals are susceptible to. Had it not been for the enlightenment and protection of the Rainbow Arbiter, the Xianzhou alliance you see today would never have existed. At this point in the story, I assume you understand the disasters that the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor might bring about?
Yeah, that's bad. You said there were traitors inside the Lao Fu?
Thousands of years have passed since the Rainbow Arbiter felled the Ambrosial Arbor. Most in the Xianzhou regard the arbor as nothing more than the stump of a dead tree. Only those familiar with our history and the ancient texts know of its origin. Our ancestors placed the stump in full view of the people precisely to make it seem unimportant. But in fact, they sealed it behind layers upon layers of delve enchantment. Even if one travels toward the Ambrosial Arbor, one will never reach it. Someone brought a Stellaron into the Xianzhou and planted it among the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor. They wished to resurrect it and achieve their hidden goal through external aggression. In my opinion, the force that provided the Stellaron and the force that activated it have different objectives.
The force that provided and the force that activated? Let's delay no longer. We should be moving.
I have asked Fu Shen to open a shortcut to the Divination Commission for you.
Wow, that's just wow.
I thought I might be relieved of my guiding duties once the Divination Commission affair was over. Who would have thought the General would take such a liking to you? I suppose I must accompany you further. Fate can be so unpredictable.
We're vacant and we're like two peas in a ginger spot.
You have quite the sense of humor, benefactors. I've encountered more trouble with you than I have with the merchant fleet in 10 years. I just hope everything is smooth sailing from now on. Please look after me.
This could be your moment to shine for Skyfaring Commission.
I understand. The LeFou is in danger, and members of the 6 Commissions should stand united. You did save my life at Cloudford. Consider this my returning the favor.
Are you afraid of the danger, Miss Tingyun?
The General said there are traitors aboard the ship. But only someone from the 6 Commissions could bring the Stellaron into the Xianzhou undetected, let alone plant it within the Ambrosial Arbor.
You mean the General? You mean the Master Diviner? You mean Wukong?
I am saying nothing of the sort. Just raising a doubt, that's all. Please be careful, benefactors.
If there's nothing else, we should get going.
You want to leave straight away? Let me pack some things. I'll be right there.
Okay. That's everybody to talk to. I am going to end the video here. I think it's been almost 2 hours. So, yeah. Bye.